So hello everyone, this is Ravi Prasath. So today in this video, I'll be teaching you how to resolve forces into its horizontal and vertical component. This is one of the common problem faced by most of the students as they tend to memorize it because of not able to understand it. But it's completely simple. Let's see how to solve it. So before we could start, let me just create the graphical area with the X and Y axis. So we have the Y axis and the X axis. Now, let us assume a force with a statement that is like a force of 50 Newton acting at an angle of 30° with the horizontal. So this statement represents the nature of our force. So this represents resultant force always. So resultant force will be between X and Y axis. So it will be in between this. So this force is actually of 15 Newton at an angle 30° with a horizontal. Horizontal means X axis. Now, here I'll make some construction. That is like I will extend this 15 Newton with the X axis. Because since the angle is made with the X axis, I can actually solve by relating it with X axis. Let me just name it. That is like the origin as O and the intersection point as B and the extension point as A. So we have created a triangle OAB. And this triangle is going to help us to resolve the horizontal and vertical components. So always remember your horizontal component corresponds to opposite side of a right angled triangle. And your vertical component corresponds to, sorry, I said it in the reverse. Your horizontal component corresponds to adjacent side of a triangle and your vertical component corresponds to opposite side of a triangle. Now let me name the horizontal, sorry, I mean the opposite and the adjacent side of a triangle as X and small y. Now, in triangle OAB, this hypotenuse is actually 50. We already know the magnitude. Since the unknown magnitudes are opposite and vertical sides, opposite and adjacent sides, so I have named it as y and x. So in triangle OAB, sine 30°. You know that it is opposite side by hypotenuse. What is the opposite side? Opposite to the angle, which is none other than AB with the magnitude y. By hypotenuse, you know that it's the longest side with a magnitude 50. So y is equal to sine 30° into 50. I can write it as 50 sine 30°. So this y is none other than 50 sine 30°. Now, coming to the next one. Cos 30° in the same triangle OAB, adjacent by hypotenuse 50. So x will be the same way, 50 cos 30°. So x will be represented by 50 cos 30°. Now you can see that since this vertical side represents 50 sine 30°, I can extend the same way along to the y-axis at C. And this vector also represents 50 sine 30° because parallel vectors are always equal. So under this case, when I simplify and write it over here, so there is a force with the magnitude 50 at an angle 30 degree to the horizontal carries a horizontal component 50 cos 30 degree and a vertical component 50 sine 30 degree. So this is how actually the horizontal and vertical components are being resolved for a particular resultant force. Sorry, it's not 50 degree, it's 50 Newton. Sorry. So this is how we resolve it. So hereafter, you need not memorize it like a horizontal component means 30 degree cos theta, I mean, and vertical component means sine theta. You need not memorize it like that because it always depends on the angle at which it acts with respect to what surface it acts. So always it won't be the same. So when the question gets complicated, you tend to make mistakes if you follow that procedure. So try this procedure which I have given here maybe 2 to 3 times with different logics, apply it in your derivations. Surely at one point it will help you at the best. So thank you so much. See you in the next video.